What are you doing?
I would have thought it was fairly obvious.
I don't want to, OK.
But maybe I do. Come on.
We've been through this. Last night, remember? God, even your goldfish brain ought to be able to cope with that.
I thought maybe you might have changed your mind.
You thought wrong.
Rana. Give me a cold, please.
I'll do that, Denise. Thanks.
Bye.
What the hell's that stuff? It smells like something's died in here.
This stuff is pulses. And before you start, I'll have you know it was recommended by my dietitian. Apparently, our food rhythms are all wrong.
Food rhythms? And how much did that pearl of wisdom cost you?
Oh, I wouldn't expect you to understand. Marion says we're all trapped in a dietetic hegemony.
Oh, Marion says. And just how does a hairdresser from Selly Oak come by this information?
As I said, she's not a hairdresser, she's a dietitian.
Oh, so the fact that she gave our Brian a David Beckham last week's a complete coincidence.
She does favours for friends, that's all.
She works in a salon in Festive Road. And in my book, that makes her a hairdresser. Food rhythms. I don't know what you see in these people. I tell you, last year, when I was sitting in that hospital bed with 3 televisions hooked up to me ticker, the last thing I wanted to see was Marion Coleman arriving with a bowl of lentils.
Oh, here we go again. If you're so keen on the NHS, why don't you go and see someone about your little problem?
Don't knock the docs, darling. If it wasn't for this piece of technology ticking away in here, then yours truly would be 6 feet under now, and you know what that'd mean, don't you?
Yeah, a bit of peace and quiet.
There'd be no shops, no big house, and no money, which would leave your Marion Coleman with plenty of free time to perm the heads of old ladies instead of dishing out advice about when it's safe to eat your dinner.
I'm going to see Dr. Powers today. I want you to come too.
You're going to the GP? Oh, don't tell me they've started doing aromatherapy.
Actually, I need to tell Dr. Powers about me back and get her to cancel that appointment. They might be able to fit you in.
Oh, I'm up to my ears in it here. What with the accountant coming round to look at the tax returns, and you know what he's like. Anyway, there's nothing wrong with me.
It's been 6 weeks. I don't call that nothing.
Can we just leave it?
Maybe I don't want to leave it any longer. If I were you, I'd think about going to see someone. In fact, I'd think about it really hard because I really don't know if I can take much more of this. You won't talk to me. I know because I've been trying to listen and I haven't heard a thing from you.
Nikki.
You won't touch me. You won't tell me why. You push me away. I mean, you actually physically push me away. How do you think that makes me feel? No. Now, for once, that is not an actual question. I just want you to sort it out. See someone, get it out of your system, whatever. Just sort it out.
So, where is everybody?
Still in bed, I expect. It's only 5 to 9.
Must be running fast. Anyone fancy a coffee? Good morning. Any more where that came from?
It's just well. Is it my imagination, or are you looking even more pleased with yourself than usual?
Could be.
What's it this time? Lottery? Another 10 quid to set against the national debt?
Not quite. Let's just say I got involved in a little bit of a rollover last night.
So what does a lucky winner have a name? You can't remember, can you? How long's it been? 1, maybe 2 hours? You know, it's all in here. How these poor women suffer at the hands of men like you. Could be serious, you know. Sex-induced short-term memory loss. Perhaps you should see a doctor. I'm sure Caroline could fit you in afterward.
Ugly. Very ugly.
Sorry?
Jealousy. The green-eyed monster. You know, you read about it, but when you see it affecting your closest friends, it hurts.
OK, boys, I'm afraid playtime is now officially over. The first customer has just checked in.
I'll toss you for it.
On visit.
Oh, come on, mate.
All quiet on the Western Front. You and Caroline are holding the fort.
Dr. Mystery.
And that sounds like duty calling.
See ya.
Hi there.
Hello, can I help?
I sure hope so. I need to see one of your physicians.
You're American,
Parker Beatty, it's my wife.
Kathleen.
Yeah, we're from Birmingham.
are you?
Birmingham, Alabama. On vacation.
Do you have any MDs free right now? We're in kind of a hurry.
Well, I'm not really sure. I'll just check for you. Don't look.
Ash?
They're American.
Who exactly are we talking about?
Shh, at the desk.
There are two people standing there.
But look at her. Oh, can't you tell?
Tell what?
She's not a real woman. She's a... Oh, he's a... It's a trans... trans...
Sexual?
Yeah.
Don't be ridiculous. So you have insurance? Or...
All here. Nope.
Oh, that seems to be okay. Now, I'm afraid it'll be a while before anyone can see you, so if you don't mind taking a seat.
We have to wait.
Train to Edinburgh?
It's okay, honey. I'm sure it'll only take a few minutes. We sit right down here.
Well,
what?
well, is she a trans...
Sexual?
I don't know, and I really don't care. Now, can we get back to work, please? It's GP surgery, not the Jerry Springer show.
Thought you'd gone out.
So I see.
I was just...
No need to explain. I just didn't realise self-assessment involved kicking a football around the front garden.
I don't need this right now.
Well, what do you need? To behave like a 10-year-old rather than a husband? Because if that's it, you can do it without me.
Nicky.
Oh, don't nicky me. That's just not going to do it anymore. You know, I don't really mind that we're not having sex anymore.
You keep it down.
What? The fact that you don't want to sleep with your wife?
Look, we'll do this inside, OK?
Oh, inside, outside, upside down. We don't do it anywhere, darling. That's the problem.
Well, this isn't helping.
I asked you to come with me to see someone. But no, you'd rather play at Match of the Day. Well, I'm afraid that's not how it works. People who aren't performing don't get to play. They get substituted.
Right, that's it. I'm not staying here to listen to this.
You forgot your ball?
I'm here to see the doctor. Kevin Waterman.
When's your appointment?
Appointment?
You have to have an appointment?
I thought with the GP you could just, you know, turn up.
Well, I'm afraid that is not the way things work round here. Now, we could fit you in next week. How does Thursday suit you?
Thursday?
Or Friday?
Look, to be honest with you, it's really got to be now or never. You sure you got nothing today?
Waterman? Not unless we get a cancellation.
That's me.
Oh, right, we'll come this way.
Sorry I'm late. Nicky Waterman, I've got an appointment.
Right, so last time you were here, you were having problems with, period pains?
I'm sorry, I think there's been a bit of a mix-up.
Oh, Kevin!
Would someone like to tell me what's going on?
Riverside Surgery. Hold on, I'll just see if he's free. It's for you. It's Denise.
Hello? No, of course I haven't. Look, can I call you back? I'm a bit busy right now. Yeah, of course I will. Okay.
Patient?
Just the opposite, actually. Just a friend. I met her last night. Yeah, all right, it's not that interesting.
Ships that pass in the night.
Yeah, something like that. Is that the lot?
Oh, not quite. You've got an extra. It's Mr. Beatty's Americans over there.
And is this classified information?
You'll see.
Mr. Beatty.
I'm so sorry about all this. Men can be very unpredictable.
Well, why don't we just start at the beginning?
Well, perhaps you better get me out the way first. Okay with you? It's good news, actually. I want to cancel my appointment.
Oh, yes, you'll have to remind me.
For the orthopaedic clinic. My back, remember?
Ah, right. You've been waiting a while, haven't you? And you want to cancel it?
If that's possible.
Yeah, I'm sure we can manage that. I'm assuming that things have improved.
I found the cure. Or rather, Marion did.
Marion?
My magnetherapist.
Yeah, I want to thank you for fitting us in, Dr.
Mystery.
Mystery.
Yeah, what can I do for you?
Well, it's very simple. I'm real sorry to be bothering you right now, but it's kind of important to me. I'm taking this medication, the hormone replacement.
Testosterone?
That's right, yeah. My andrologist recommended it, yeah. I've been on the stuff 6 months now, and I'm telling you, I feel like a new man. I feel 20 years younger. I got all this new energy.
Honey.
I'm sorry. I can get carried away. Yeah, see, the thing is, I ran out of the stuff last week, and I went to the pharmacist, and they said I was going to need a prescription. So, here I am. Amex okay?
It's from Tibet. Marion says it's been blessed by the Dalai Lama.
And this has really helped.
Never take it off, do I, Kev? Haven't even had a twinge for 6 weeks. But with this in the diet, I've never felt better.
Well, I'm glad things have improved, and I'm sure there'll be no problem with the appointment. So, is that everything?
I think my husband wanted to speak to you.
I've got to be honest with you, I've never heard of this stuff.
Oh, really? I think I have the last of my supply right here. Yeah. It's a gel. Gelatine. You know, you massage it in. Or in my case, my wife does. Ain't that right, honey? Parts I can't reach, yeah?
Yeah, I think I get the picture. I can't prescribe this.
Like I said, money's no problem, you know?
Well, it's not that. It's just that this treatment's not available here yet. I couldn't give it to you if I wanted to.
Oh, so you're saying that,
Just not possible. Sorry.
can't be done? Well, I guess if there's nothing you can do, come on, honey, we'll catch a train to Edinburgh.
I was thinking maybe I could have a word with Dr. Mystery. Alone?
Sure.
Okay, Mr. Waterman. We're going to have to be quick, I'm afraid. You really should have booked a separate appointment.
Kevin?
Well, I can't do this. Not with,
Look, would it be easier if your wife waited outside?
Yeah. No, I mean, the thing is, I really wanted to speak to a different doctor.
Oh, I see.
No, I mean, I think it might be easier if I talk to a man.
So, what's the problem?
Well, I'm sorry. I've made a mistake.
Well, if there's something you want to tell me, I won't bite.
It's just that I'm used to seeing my own gynecologist, my female gynecologist.
I see. There's something you want to talk about?
No, it's fine. I'm sorry to waste your time.
What if I got Dr. Powers to see you?
And she's a woman?
Last time I looked. I'll go get her.
Just a man, I need a favour.
Me too.
Ladies first. Over the gentleman.
I do try.
It's Mr. Waterman. I think he's being overpowered by estrogen, and he only wants to talk to a member of his own sex. So, could you see him?
Yeah, of course.
And?
What?
Well, I thought you wanted something.
Oh, how's your gynecology? Oh, that good. Mrs. Beattie needs a woman's touch.
I see. All change.
All change. Mr. Waterman?
Kevin.
It all started about 3 months ago, this feeling that...
Feeling?
That I didn't... It's going to sound so stupid. That I didn't feel like a woman anymore.
I don't think I understand.
It sounds ridiculous, I know it does, but I just don't know how else to describe it. It's just that I'm different.
Well, have you had any other symptoms?
Can't you tell? The voice, or hadn't you noticed?
Well...
It's just that it's just not me. I used to sing soprano. Do you think it could be the change, the menopause?
Well, it would be unusual. Look, perhaps you'd better let me examine you.
On the couch?
Yeah, please. Right.
I need to ask you a question.
That's what I'm here for.
And I want you to be honest with me. You're, what, 26?
28.
28. Well, I'm in my 40s. And, well, the question is, do you think I'm past it?
Past it?
Sexually, I mean. Too old to...
Have fun? What makes you think you're past it?
Oh, don't get me wrong, I'm a fit man. Oh, at least I used to be. I used to play for City. Birmingham City. 24 league and cup appearances. I used to put it about a bit as well in those days. A real ladies' man. The lads used to call me the Wolverhampton Wanderer.
You're not still playing, are you?
I'm totally not a football fan. No, I've got a shop now. Well, several shops. The accountant tells me I'm a millionaire. So, you see, I've got form. It's just that now, whenever me and the wife have fun, I'll get this thump right here. Scares the life out of me.
Palpitations?
That's it, palpitations.
Well, how long have you been having these palpitations?
About a month, I suppose.
And you've never had them before?
Never. Not even when I had the heart attack. They put this little box of tricks in to keep me ticking over.
So you've got a pacemaker?
About a year ago. But I've been fine. The hospital checked it last month. That's why I reckon it's got to be something else. When I get excited, well, it's just too much for me. That's why me and Nikki, we've not been having relations. Like I said, past it.
You tried talking to her about it? About what's happening?
I've tried, but it's difficult.
Well, I'm sure she'd understand.
Oh, maybe, but how long's she going to put up with a husband who can't act like one? 6 months? A year? What then? A woman at her sexual peak?
Sexual peak?
Yeah, I read it in a magazine. Apparently she's at hers and I'm well past mine. For that matter, so are you.
Look, before you consign us both to the scrap heap, why don't I have a listen? And let's try and see what's going on, eh?
Right, well, I must admit, I don't know what to suggest. There's nothing to find.
I suppose I should be relieved.
Well, your symptoms could be related to the menopause, but they're really not typical. I could send you for some tests. A scan.
Could you do that here?
I'm afraid not. It'll take a couple of weeks. I suppose you'll be back home by then.
Yeah. I guess I should have waited till I got back. It's just that I was here and I thought maybe if it was something simple.
You did the right thing to come in. Look, maybe I could write a letter to your doctor. Perhaps he could take things further.
No, you're right. I shouldn't have bothered you.
No, that's okay. Listen, why don't you leave your details with Joe at the desk? If there is anything that...
Well, that all seems fine.
Everything working?
Sounds like it.
So what's going on? Is it the heart?
Well, it could be. And with your history, we should really get things checked out. I'm going to send you for a 24-hour tape to monitor the heartbeat. That should give us a fair idea as to what's really happening.
Thanks, Doc. And in the meantime?
And in the meantime, if I were you, I'd talk to the wife. You know the secret of a successful relationship, don't you?
What's that?
Communication.
So what? Mrs. Beatty, is she a
Sexual.
what he said?
It's been a long morning and I'm not getting into this.
Into what?
Nothing. Nothing at all. Fancy an early lunch?
What, at 11:30? Well, then again, I did miss my shredded wheat this morning.
Did you now? It's Denise again for you.
I'll catch you up. Hi, Denise. Some morning.
Thanks to see Mr. Waterman.
Oh, no problem.
What was it all about in the end? Anything juicy?
Not really. Just a touch of midlife crises. Thinks he's getting too old to do the wild thing. I think his wife's quite demanding.
Oh, you didn't meet her, did you? She's been the bane of my life for the past few months. Lower back pain, chronic.
Don't tell me nothing worked.
Got it in one. Until now, that is.
What, so you've cured her?
Well, it's nothing to do with me. She's into alternative medicine. And this week it's magnets. She's got this pendant.
Well, magnets.
Sorry, magnetherapy. She wears a magnet round her neck, and if it keeps her out of my hair, that's fine by me.
You know, nothing will surprise me after this morning. You know the American guy?
Mr. Beatty?
Yeah, well, you never guess what he's taking. Low fat, smoked trout, no butter, no mayo, on rye. Testosterone. Testosterone gel, to be exact. HRT for men. Apparently it's all the rage in a good old US of A.
Then what exactly is the point of that?
What do you think? Keeps the lead in your pencil. Maintains the old joie de vivre.
Oh, I think I feel sick.
Well, it obviously works for him. Even gets his wife to rub it in for him.
Now I definitely feel sick.
Anyway, too much shock. Change the subject.
Okay. Is this Denise when she's at home?
Not again. It's all over.
Already? Well, that's fast work even for you.
2 phone calls. 2 in one morning. That's way too keen.
Well, perhaps she likes you. Although I can't see why.
Isn't it obvious?
I'm sorry, maybe I'm not close enough to feel your animal magnetism.
That's it. That's it.
What's up?
We've got to get back. I've got to speak to Mr. Waterman.
Well, you've only just seen him.
Yeah, and I'm going to see him again. Oh, Rye.
They're in there.
Can anyone tell me what's going on? I've got an appointment. Mr. Wong's coming to feng shui my dining room.
I'm afraid Dr. Mystery is keeping it a mystery.
Firstly, I'd like to thank you all for attending my little demonstration.
Can we just get on with this?
Certainly. Mrs. Waterman, may I borrow your pendant? And if you'd like to give it to my glamorous assistant.
This had better be good.
Thank you. So, if you'd like to step forward, just tell me what you feel.
That's it. The thumping.
And now?
Stopped. There it is again.
I'm sorry to play the dumb blonde, but what exactly is going on?
It's the magnet. It's affecting his pacemaker. Every time he went near it, it reset the mechanism. Like this.
Yeah, I think we get the picture.
So your heart's fine. Stop worrying.
And that's all it was? That was the reason why you wouldn't come near me?
I thought it was me. I thought if we... Well, it might be too much for me.
Why on earth didn't you say something?
I don't know. I thought you might just...
Well, what? Leave you? I wasn't a million miles away. What was I supposed to think? I thought you had another woman. You stupid man.
Does this mean we can,
As long as you lose the magnets.
Oh, well, in that case, you can forget it. Make love to you with my back? You've got to be joking.
I thought it was supposed to be getting better.
It wasn't till now. I can feel the llama's influence fading already. Thanks, Dr. Mystery, for all you've done. 6 weeks? Wait till I tell our Marion.
Oh, Marion,
for goodness sake.
So what was all that about then?
Just another example of my everyday genius.
Oh, please, there's no need to rub it in. I need to phone the Beatties. Joe, where is that number?
Oh, yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah. For you.
Hello? Oh, sure, it's no problem. All right, bye-bye.
So, what's the deal?
Well, it's simple, isn't it? When Mrs. Beattie told me a problem, you know, the deep voice, the fact that she's...
A transsexual?
Not feeling quite herself, and then you told me about her husband's treatment.
The testosterone gel.
Exactly, and the fact that she's, rubbing it in.
And?
Well, it's obvious, isn't it? All this time, after 6 months, she's been absorbing it through her hands.
And getting a dose of the hormone, the testosterone.
Which has been making her voice deeper. And the other things.
I've got a question. So is she or isn't she?